Welcome to the project demonstration of live human being detection robot through IoT controlling. So in this project we have the two features. One is the detection of human being from this PIR sensor. So PIR nothing but passive infrared sensor, so which will detect the passive rays, and those passive rays can be emitted from the live human being body and any livable thing. So any living thing can emit the passive rays. So based on the size of that particular body, the size of the passive rays will be there, and based on that it will detect the distance. So means elder humans around of 21 above age, so it can emit up to 10 feet of distance. In the animals it can detect up to only 1 feet. So then the output from this PIR sensor is a digital output, means 0 volts and 1 volt. So whenever no person detects, no motion detects in front of the sensor, so it will give the 0 volts, and when the motion detects it will give the 1. So that one signal is given as input to the buzzer directly. So here we are using piezo buzzer, which is operated through the BC547 transistor, which is act as a switch here. So here we are getting the power 5 volts power supply to this two input and output buzzer and input sensor. And the next feature is we are going to control this particular robots from Wi-Fi. Okay, so from the mobile phone we are going to send the commands to this microcontroller through this ESP8266 Wi-Fi module. So to control the robots we need to provide the FLBRS, forward, backward, left, right, S, all are small letters. So that commands will be received by the PIC16F73 microcontroller, and based on the commands we are going to control the robot movements through this L293D motor driver. So L293 motor driver which has the dual H bridge inside that. So from there we are going to control the DC motors. In order to control the DC motor, directly we can switch on, switch off. So then the motor only rotates in one particular direction. But if you want to change the direction of the DC motor, then we need to use the H bridge circuit to change the polarity. So that was inbuilt there in the L293D IC, and that H bridge circuits are manufactured inside that, so that we can control the two DC motors which are attached to the robot body. So here we are using 12 volts 10 RPM DC motor and 12 volt 1 amp battery, which is rechargeable battery. So this battery pack consists of 3 4 volt 1 amp batteries are in series. 12 volts is the DC output after the battery. So as we said, it's a rechargeable battery. In order to recharge this battery, we need to connect this battery connector B on the B to the charging circuits. So and 230 volts AC input to this transformer, so which will step down the 230 volts AC to 12 volts AC, and after this regulated power supply board we will get the 12 volts constant DC voltage. So that is sufficient to charge a battery. So when we on this, the battery will be charged, and it will take 6 to 8 hours, and in the duration it will be fully charged. After that you can disconnect the battery from the charger. So this important is 6 to 8 hours we need to keep the battery under charging only. So after that, so this is the main on off switch to provide the power supply to the cage. So when we on this, the 12 volts DC is input to this L293D motor driver. On this we have the 7805 regulator. So the small one IC is the 7805 regulator. After that we will get the 5 volts DC. So 12 volts DC is the supply voltage for the DC motors. 5 volts DC is the supply voltage for our microcontroller motherboard. So after providing the 5 volts power supply, it start reading input from the B0 B1 pins, which is interfaced to the ESP8266. Based on the commands we are going to control the motor direction through the L293D motor driver, which are connected C0 C1 C2 C3 pins directly. So let us see demonstration. So before on the kit we need to enable the hotspot in your phone. So just we need to go to the hotspot settings of your phone, change the hotspot name to project 5376. Okay, so project 5376, all are small letters, remember that, without any space, without any capital letter, and the password should be 123456789, and AP band should be 2.4 gigahertz. Right, so after enabling the hotspots, next we need to install two applications. One is a network analyzer application, so this is the icon in the Play Store, and the next is Juice SSH application, so which is available in the Play Store. And after that, so I have switched on the hotspot already. Right, now switch on the kit. So as of now the motion detects, the buzzer beeps continuously, and if again motion detects, it will getting heat up initially. Once the sensor getting heat up, then it will provide the continuous buzzer beeps when the motion detects. And now go to this network analyzer application, LAN scan, do the scan. Right, and copy the IP address. Now go to Juice application, manage connections. So when you enter first time, then after it will show here directly. You can go to that plus icon, and next select type. Second change is address, third change is port number 8080. Type telnet address which you got from the network analyzer application, port number 8080. Okay, and now you can click on this directly. So there we can see the welcome message. For font size increase, you can use the volume up button. Right. Okay. So to control the robots, right, the motion detects, it will give the buzzer. And control the robots, so by sending small f, enter. So the robot will move forward. Small b, enter, backward direction. Small s to stop the robots, and small l, left rotation. Small r, right rotation, and small s, stop. So in this way we are going to control the robots, and also we can detect the live human being presence in front of the robots by using the PR sensor with the motion detects.